Hey guys, so the first official It trailer has been released and it is absolutely amazing. So actually about a few months ago, about 4 or 5 months ago now, I did an It trailer review. Actually that was the teaser trailer. This is what's being deemed the first official trailer. So in case you don't know, It is based on a Stephen King novel of the same name, in which it's essentially about a group of kids living in a small town in Derry, Maine, who are being terrorized more or less by this demonic murderous clown named Pennywise. This is the reboot of the 1990 miniseries that was actually on TV, which starred Tim Curry as Pennywise, but now taking over the role of the iconic clown is Sweden's Bill Skarsgard. Now this is absolutely hands down my most anticipated horror film of 2017. I've said it before in several more of my videos that I'm not that big of a horror fan. I love horror movies, but I just don't like going to be scared. But this is by far the most excited I have ever been, probably ever, for any type of horror movie. I am so down for it. It looks awesome. The trailer is fantastic. So let's talk about a couple of things that happened in this trailer that I really, really liked. Now this trailer does feature a lot of familiar scenes that we saw in the teaser trailer, and there was also this little short, extra little teaser trailer that came out a few months ago. Both have elements that are contained inside of this larger official trailer. So we get a lot of the same scenes, but there are a lot of new things. For instance, by far the best scene of the entire trailer, at least in my opinion, is the iconic scene of Georgie losing his boat down a drain, and then we see Pennywise for the first time in the drain. And this is so great because actually we get to hear Bill Skarsgard's voice of Pennywise for the very first time, and it sounds just like this.
Here, take it.
Here, take it. Now his voice is absolutely terrifying. It has this like childlike cynicism to it, but at the same time it's like has this very dark, murderous, terrifying undertone. Then like the way he pronounces it is like just so creepy, and I absolutely love it. Now throughout the rest of the trailer there's a lot of quick cuts to various other moments throughout the film. We got to get a lot of great shots of actually Pennywise and the kids. There's a couple shots where we get to see, Pennywise riding up out of the water in the basement, which we saw in the first teaser trailer. There's a great shot that's actually the first real scare, I guess, where Bev gets choked by Pennywise as she's like turning around to leave a room. There's also a great shot of like this weird thing where like Pennywise is upside down in a refrigerator for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be all about. Maybe it's just, again, that childlike cynicism and like his manic just craziness. I'm not sure. But I'm really looking forward to an explanation as to why he's upside down in the fridge. But I guess that'll be explained better in the movie. Maybe it was in the books. I never read the book, so I'm really looking forward to that. But then there was one really interesting cut, which actually we saw a picture of before. It's actually a Pennywise hand, and there's like the kids terrified in the background. I'm going to slow it down for you right here. I just want to show you that I think it's really interesting because we actually see Pennywise's hand in like, a normal glove type of clown glove type of thing. And then it sort of transforms and rips open into like this claw. And I just think that's really cool because we know that Pennywise is essentially, the clown version at least, is just essentially like a form that he takes on to more or less draw in kids and to kidnap and kill them and eat them and all that stuff. So he has many forms, and this is just like a little small tease of maybe his true form or his another form that he can take. And I think that's really great because in the 1990s TV miniseries, it was garbage. I mean, I know they were just working with what they had, but like what Pennywise transformed into was like this weird spider type of thing, and it was really sort of campy and lame, especially if you watch it now. But it's still super nostalgic and it's great to watch. But this one is actually terrifying and it looks fantastic. And then the second best scene, in my opinion, of the entire trailer comes at the very end. It's our final closing sort of moment before our title card and our credits. We really get the best look at Pennywise. He's in this like attic with a bunch of full like crazy creepy clown toys. And we have Richie Tozier, who's the comedian of the group, played by Finn Wolfhard, who's on Stranger Things, essentially being terrorized by him. He sees him. He's like crouched down, and then he like comes straight at him. I love it because we get to see that demonic side of Pennywise, like with the sharp teeth. We get to see, how is this clown, but then he can quickly transform into this evil being that essentially just wants to eat you. So I like how we get to see that sort of, not necessarily transformation, but we get to see that quick little cut of him coming at you, at the camera essentially. But more feels like it's at you because it's more like a POV of Richie. So it's really, really awesome that we get to see that. And actually, if you slow it down and actually take a pause at the right moment or slow it down, if you pay very close attention in the back in one of the clown that's toys, we get to see a very semi-familiar face, a nice little cameo, which I didn't expect we would see in a trailer. I was hoping we would see in the movie, but I didn't really expect to have this little cameo in the trailer. But it's actually a super great moment. And I absolutely love how they have that little nod. Again, I'm a little surprised it was in the trailer versus waiting to be actually in the movie. But it's actually great. They know where they're coming from. They know the roots of what Pennywise and it was, sort of that cult following that it has. And that they're taking on a much more darker and more serious tone with it. But it's absolutely great. It looks phenomenal, and I love this trailer absolutely. There's nothing really I have to complain about it, other than the fact that we've seen some of the things before. That has me a little bit worried that maybe the movie necessarily will have more of that than what we actually want, which is like the scares and Pennywise and all the creepiness and all that stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to see those things because I want it to be saved for the movie. And that's really what I'm looking forward to, is being able to really be terrified by this movie, because I really liked, even though it was horrible, the 90s miniseries, because it's so much fun, it's campy, I like the story, and just this movie really has a lot going for it, and I could not be more excited for it. So guys, those are pretty much all of my thoughts on the It Trailer 1, the official Trailer 1. I've left a link down in the description box down below. If you haven't seen the trailer already, please feel free to go ahead and check it out and then come back. Leave a comment down below if you've seen it already or if you haven't yet. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would really like to get to know what you guys think. I'm, again, super excited for this movie. I cannot wait for it. I know a lot of people were on the fence about Pennywise and like this new look. You have a very divided crowd, essentially. Those who are very wanting to stick to the roots of what Tim Curry's was, that campy version of Pennywise, and then you have this darker audience that really likes the Bill Skarsgard version. I like both. I think Bill Skarsgard is more terrifying in the character, and that really shines through in this trailer. But I mean, we also have to take into consideration that just the teaser trailer what quickly became the #1 most watched horror movie trailer of all time on YouTube, like within 24 hours. It had so many millions of views, and I wouldn't be surprised if this one can even break that, because in my opinion this one was way better even than the teaser trailer, because we get so much more. So like I said, leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I'm really looking forward to reading those and interacting with you guys. But like I said, other than that, that's really all I have for now. Be sure to leave a like as well as hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But other than that, that's all I have. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one.